What is good, guys? Max with the Parlay Princes. We are back pre-fight night Saudi. So we're going to talk about some random stuff. And this is as random as it gets. We're going to talk about the GFL, the Global Fight League. Before we start, guys, drop a like if you love combat sports. Sub if you haven't. Turn the notifications on. Let's get right into it. All right, so we heard rumors about this on social media, and it immediately caught everyone's attention. We had random ex-UFC fighters like Vanderlei Silva, Uriah Hall, Chad Mendes, amongst many others. Everyone's initial reaction was calling it the Grandpa Fight League. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
They should call it the DOA, as I mentioned, dead on arrival. That thing is going to go nowhere.
And that's obviously because a lot of these fighters being posted were just past their prime, ex-retired, mainly UFC fighters. We see what you're doing, GFL. You can't take our shine. And we even had some fighters on the roster that were open about CTE. Now I'm partial on all this because I understand the one side where these fighters only know fighting and it's hard to leave what you love. Like for me to just get up and leave cinematography would not be the easiest thing. So I do get that side of it. But we have to understand this is fighting. This is different than any other sport. And again, I am biased. I am partial because if they grabbed ex-NHL players and threw them in a random league, I'd be all about it. But again, I'm a little biased because this is a slugfest. This is Fight Club. This is a different genre. So we fast forward now from the social media posts to this draft they posted on YouTube. They went live. We all tapped in. Some of us tapped in. I wish we didn't. The draft, for starters, didn't seem real and didn't seem like they made it on the fly. It seemed like it was very pre-planned. They already knew it was about to happen. And the entire setup reminded me of The Purge. Like, side by side, this is The Purge of MMA. They decided to go cheap and Zoom call everyone instead of bringing them together like other drafts that have happened in MMA. We had an okay broadcast booth, put respect on Brendan Schaub's name. We had the social media manager on the laptop. The Purge. Guys, I can't do it. I can't do it much longer. I'm on the edge. If it's like this every single GFL fight night, I'm going to crash out on the regular. And now we have to break down the AI video.
And first off, the trailer was crazy, man. You guys went all out. The trailer was crazy.
Y'all absolutely dogged me on Instagram for not knowing this is AI. I work in film, so I'm used to CGI and VFX. My fucking bad. Jesus. This video got almost 80,000 views on Instagram, and half the comments are positive. The other half are you guys just calling me an idiot. Let's look at some of these comments. Song on repeat. We had the fortune teller tap in for a little bit. GFL so broke they made the AI videos. Let's find some where you guys are just absolutely dogging me. This one's a good one. How are you going to call yourself the future when literally 90% of your roster was retired? Classic. See, this guy gets it. It's CGI. The song's the worst part, 100%, guys. The song was AI too. It was insane. The way y'all can't visually tell it's AI shows how cooked we are. Shut the... I'm going to find you, James. Yeah, but this intro trailer was absolutely insane. It made my eyes bleed. Like, if they fight in the outfits, that's one thing. If we can get these outfits on the fighters in the cage, I'm locked in for life, boys. But if that's not the case, I don't know what this Gladiator, Star Wars looking mixed match was. They explained the rules, which I still don't understand. Like, you know when you're in school and no matter how much you try and pay attention, you just can't grasp what they're saying because you don't care? This is me, bro. This is me. I think I finally figured it out. So there are 6 teams. They have coaches and managers, whatever the hell that means. They have a regular season narrowed down to 4 teams, and the last 2 teams fight in the main event. The finale, whatever you want to call it. Good luck with that. There's a point system as well, so you throw that in there and I'm lost again. Guys, comment down below. This is insanity. Do the points advance you further than you winning? Like, what's going on here? Is it strictly points? I'm lost, boys. We got Robelis to Spain that made the lineup, even though he fights in karate combat. I don't know how that works. Like, what if you get scheduled on both nights? Do you have to find someone to cover you? How does that work, guys? And then we had the Paul brothers' children get drafted. We had Tyrone Woodley and Dylan Dennis. They put all their budget into having John Jones make a random appearance in his car. That was beautiful to watch. But yeah, overall, I watched about 30 minutes of this, guys, and I couldn't unsee The Purge. So it was the whole thing was just a horrendous visual masterpiece. It kind of reminds me of like JoJo Siwa's career, where she tries to do it so bad so people talk about it. It was like one of those, but it just still didn't hit. The issue is we've seen so many other organizations try and compete with the UFC, and they just can't do it. Bare Knuckle this past weekend was fire. That looked like a full-blown concert in there. Shout out Bare Knuckle, but again, that's a completely different genre than MMA. I will say though, I'll watch GFL over Power Slap any single day of the week. Dana, let it go. But yeah, again, time and time again, we've seen other organizations just fail constantly. Some that come to mind, Pride, Affliction, Strikeforce, and Bellator is now gone. Even PFL changed their system. They're not doing the playoffs anymore, and it went from $1 million prize to $500,000. Something's up. Even one championship said they're $350 million in the hole. The good things about GFL though, guaranteed contracts, health insurance, 50-50 revenue split, doubt it, and a retirement fund, but not if you guys go bankrupt in 2 years, don't lie to me. The GFL though, it can survive if they just do one thing. Anderson Silva. I'm joking, but not really, that'd be absolutely fire. All in all, GFL has potential, but off the bat I'm terrified. I can't look at this much longer. It just looks like Star Trek mixed with WWE mixed with CTE. Like I said, it's hard to step away from what you love and know as your career. And if these guys feel up for the challenge, I'm down to watch it. But please, God, if you're listening to me, make this less cheesy.
The trailer was crazy, man. You guys went all out.
I can't take it much longer. Guys, drop a like if you're blessed to have the UFC in your life after what we just witnessed with the GFL. It's insane. I don't know how this is what they presented to us, but we're here, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, turn notifications on. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back. Peace.